Welcome to the bush. Well, not really. It's hard to consider the cabin the bush anymore because we've cleared it out so much. It's like a yard, got it all mowed down nice, and things are more organized and looking better, and it just feels like kind of my vacation home. And yeah, I could call it that. It's my vacation home. Anyway, we're celebrating 4th of July, and we're going to have us little cookout and play with fireworks and all kinds of fun stuff here at the cabin. Also, got some new additions to the cabin. I'll explain those all in a minute. My cabin tomato plants are looking pretty good. It's funny, they do so much better than the ones I have at my house. They like it in the bush, just like I do. Alright, so we've got the Win 3800 generator with us today. Again, I'm going to do a gear review on this after I've used it several times and really get used to it. I've got about 25 hours on it. It's actually due for an oil change already. That's the only downfall, is I'm going to constantly be changing oil on this thing. But anyway, we have the Win 3800 generator, and we're going to be powering the cabin partially with this, but we're not going to fire it up just yet. So after I got the Win generator, I realized that I can totally have air conditioning at the cabin. So I picked up a 6,000 BTU window unit air conditioning unit, and a good friend of mine and subscriber to the channel, To The Point, helped me unbox it and put it all together. About a week ago, came back here and stayed in the cabin. I did not film an episode, but I hung out with my buddy To The Point, and we put the air conditioner together. We tried it with the generator, and we had it 68 degrees inside the cabin. It was awesome, and it was hot too. So we put it to the test. So big shout out to The Point. Another thing we did when To The Point was here was he brought me several gifts, but one of the gifts he brought me was some water purification packets, and we actually purified the water from this mossed over pond behind me. Check it out. Hey y'all. So you see this mossed over pond behind me? Got plenty of algae on top of it and everything. This water came from that pond, We've purified it. Ooh, it's good stuff. Refreshing pond moss algae water. So I learned a little cabin hack here. I've got a roll of this butcher paper. It's just butcher paper that I use for barbecue and stuff. And I realized that if I lay that out, then I've got a place where I can prepare my hamburger patties, prepare my raw ingredients and stuff. I don't have to worry about it getting on this table, which often has mice and stuff on it, and everything's protected and clean and good to go. So, kind of a cool little hack. And then you can just throw it in the fire when you're done, right? So you don't have to worry about attracting varmints and stuff. So here's what we got going on for dinner tonight for my 4th of July cookout meal. I got two 80-20 half-pound burger patties. That's a total of 1 pound. I've got some onion, fresh out of the deli. Steve Wallace would be proud of me. I got fresh bread. This is the onion bread. It's so good. So good. And on top of our patties, we're going to have a slice or two of pepper jack. And on top of one patty is going to be my pulled pork from the Meat Fest video, which was actually last night. And the brisket is going on top of the other one. That ain't all. Each one's going to be topped with bacon and onion straws, or crispy onions, whatever you want to call them. French fried onions, I think. And we've got some of the Iowa Smokehouse bacon ketchup, some mayonnaise. I'm going to toast the buns, and butter the buns as well. This can't possibly suck. Losing my buns. 5-second rule. Starting to sound like World War III out here. I shouldn't really say that, the way things are going. This is really just kind of stupid. But I wanted to make a meal that really represented America. So what's a half-pound burger with pepper jack cheese, brisket, pulled pork, bacon, and onion straws? I think that's a pretty good start. With an onion bun, coated I definitely toasted both buns, coated the top bun with mayonnaise, used bacon ketchup on the bottom. Oh, I can't wait. So this is the brisket one. The other one is pulled pork. I sure hope I don't eat both of these and the whole entire box of mac and cheese. But this here is why I'm fat. Let's try it out. Oh. Wow. Wow. That doesn't suck. America. All right, here we go. Here's the pulled pork version. Now this burger's cooked a little more to my liking. It's got a little bit of pink. Yep. Okay. I did not eat both of those burgers and a whole box of mac and cheese. Thank goodness. I ate about half of each burger, so in total I ate one burger. But I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, Nathan, which one was better? The brisket topped burger or the pulled pork topped burger? Drum roll. The brisket burger was tons better. Well, I don't want to say tons better, but noticeably better. It just had a better flavor overall. So, I'm going to get this stuff cleaned up and get the supper mess taken care of. I notice all the fireworks around me have kind of subsided. They're about to get a rude awakening. 'Tis a bit of smoke in the yard at the moment. No bugs around.
So it's rice, jelly noodles with a special vinegar, sesame, and...
Well, I'm just relaxing, watching a little TV. Great day. I wore myself out. The temperature's pretty good. I haven't needed to start the generator or run the air conditioner. Temperature's down in the 60s now, so it's pretty comfortable. I'm going to chill out, watch some TV, and hit the sack pretty soon. I'll see you all in the morning.
Chili oil and a little nutmeg, and you can see it's very...
I was due for a nice overcast, fairly temperate day. Nothing wrong with sunshine, but every once in a while an overcast day just feels good. I think you all know what I mean. But it's tempting to not just have a lazy day. I purposely didn't plan anything because I've been in the bush since Monday. I did Meat Fest, and I packed up that camp on Friday and came straight over here to the cabin. I mean, I've been back and forth to the house getting supplies and taking a shower and stuff like that, but I've been in the bush since Monday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 6 days in the bush now. And ended it, of course, with a stay at the cabin and a 4th of July celebration with some fireworks and some good old American cuisine. Doesn't get much better than that. I have a few things I'd like to do, like clean out my van. The reason I drove the red van is because yesterday, after I packed up my camp at the New Pond location from Meat Fest, my big van, I was just gloating about it too on social media, telling everybody how much I love that van. And then yesterday it broke down on me. So I had to move all my camping stuff over to the minivan, and I had to unload all my music stuff from the minivan. So yeah, I had a lot of stuff that I did yesterday. I was a busy bee yesterday, but today it's just all about relaxation. I need to get back to the house and edit videos this evening. I got to edit the video for this week's In the Bush. I'm getting faster at editing them. It used to take me a couple days, 2 or 3 days worth of work to edit one video down. Now I can get most videos done within 8 hours of editing. That's still a long time though. I put a lot into this, and I really sometimes wonder why. My channel was starting to take off, and then it just went right back down to basically 0 views again. So I don't know. I keep doing it because I'm really doing it for me. I've said that a million times, but I keep doing it because there are a few people that really enjoy watching the videos, and heck, I do it for them.
Hopefully we can do a lot before it really gets hairy. So that's my main thing. Alright?
You know, it was a great day to just chill out in the cabin. Got the windows open, put the fan in the window, breeze is blowing through. Sipping on a cold one, and I'm watching this channel, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. It's about a couple that lives down in Missouri, and they lived, I believe, in St. Louis, but they moved out of the city and they decided to go full on off-grid. The guy even dresses like an Amish man. They're not Amish, but he actually has his clothes made locally from the Amish. So I mean, they have no electricity, no air conditioning. They have a rainwater collection system. He built his cabin, with his own bare hands. It's just a really, really cool channel, and I've learned a lot of tips And this is the lifestyle that I'm slowly working towards. It's not something I want to do overnight. I'm not just going to pull the plug overnight, but I want to slowly go towards a more self-reliant lifestyle, and that's really what In the Bush is about. It's about building this self-reliant lifestyle slowly so I don't get overwhelmed, but learning a little at a time like that, it'll really sink in. I can lock the knowledge in, and here in a few years, provided I've got a few years, this current political climate we're in, here in the next few years, I'll be growing bigger and bigger amounts of my food supply. These guys grow and raise up to 90% of their food. I'm just trying to be like a sponge and soak up as much of this knowledge as possible. But it's very overwhelming because I can watch videos all day about homesteading, gardening, rainwater collection, you know, all these things. And it's overwhelming because I sit and I think, you know, I wish I could just download this information overnight, but unfortunately that's not how it works. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm going to hang out here for a little while longer, and then I got to head back to reality or the real world or whatever you want to call it. We'll see y'all next time in the bush.